I think we're on day 4. Oh, day 5, my bad. Yeah, The Undertaker fucking apparently is a big old trumper. It's a real bummer. Not a WWE fan, but John Cena seems like a funny dude. He seems very self-aware and super grounded for how big a star he is. Yeah, most of the old, like, you know, Hulk and, Hulk Hogan and fucking Undertaker and all those guys are all shitty Trump supporters. Oh, I mean, yeah, Hulk Hogan. Although I gotta say, Sham, wasn't it great to see him go try to hawk his beer on Raw, and he just got booed out of the stadium? That was fucking nice. That felt really good. I think Stone Cold's pretty cool. Mick Foley, I've heard, is cool. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that Triple H is. It just goes to show. I mean, I'm sure it's true on like sports teams too. For every Joey Bosa you've got, for every Nick Bosa or Joey Bosa, I'm sure you've got somebody on the team who voted Harris and got an education and isn't a fucking terrible person. Yeah, old Dwayne Johnson tried. He tried to help out in the election. He tried to push people towards Harris. It's true. The Rock is getting to a place where it's like, it's kind of difficult to stomach him. But I can't be mad at his fucking politics, I saw this on Amber's game last night and wanted to write it down. I don't know if 5259 means anything, but it is in red. So I'll try it on places where there's 4-digit codes. Customers order 5259. It's written on there a couple of times. Oh my god, chat. We need the utility closet and we need the dark room so bad. We collectively said there has to be a magnifying glass, and lo and behold, there is a magnifying glass. Yeah, I like the Kelseys very much, but I am ready for them to retreat from the public eye for a little bit. I think they are exceptional men, but yeah, holy shit. Oh, that's my kids outside the door. I was like, yo, there's voices in the house. It's voices in my house. No, 64-bit robot, we just started. Voices in my house. That's not in the game. No, chat's been great about not spoiling stuff. That turns us up in the corner. Hi, missus. I just got the magnifying glass. Yeah, so now we are looking for the dark room.
Yeah, you are.
And we are looking for the utility closet.
Rory just got into the secret garden downstairs.
Wait, the secret garden being...
I don't know, he had found a key that said secret garden, and I was trying not to watch too much.
Oh shit, I've never even...
Now he's outside.
I've never even seen the secret garden. I have gotten...
Threes, okay.
I've gotten into the west yard where there's a tool shed.
So many mysteries.
And Amber got into the orchard last night. Yeah, I've never even seen the secret garden. There's a part of me, chat, that kind of wants to do the coat check here. Because if we do the coat check, if things all go tits up, we can go stash the magnifying glass there. Yeah, Amber started playing last night, and then Rory came down and found her and started watching, and then he asked if he could get it on PlayStation, and then we went to go buy it. I went to go buy it for him on PlayStation, because I'm a big old sucker. I went to go buy it for him on PlayStation, and it's a part of the PlayStation monthly gaming pass. So he's playing it for free on the big screen downstairs. Yeah, Salty, I was on the verge of buying this game twice yesterday. Once for me and once for Bug. Yeah, okay, we'll do coat check. And then if we need to, we don't even need to go in there, I don't think. But if we need to, we'll dump the magnifying glass for tomorrow. If we don't get the utility closet in the dark room. Boy, this run's kind of stumpy. Don't forget your outside room too. Oh shit, you're right. Well, I guess we are about to go right past the entryway again. Yeah, I completely forgot I can go out to the shed. This is the first run I've had where that gate's been open. Oh, the Ghost of Tsushima DLC was good. It's wild to me how similar Ghost of Tsushima and Horizon are, and yet I like Ghost of Tsushima so much more. Oh my Jesus. Shelter protects you from the negative effects of the next 3 red rooms drafted. Shrine, make an offering, receive a blessing. Trading post, items for trade. I'm gonna take shelter. We are just getting started, my dudes. Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima did not do narration. It did show. Yeah, you're exactly right. It did show, don't tell. Time locked safe. Welcome to the Mount Holly bomb shelter. How am I supposed to know what time and date it is? Oh, shit. Can I offer a tip for this taffy for the time lock safe? Only use your best discretion. If it's something you think I might figure out over time, then please don't. If it's the kind of thing that it's like so obscure, yeah, maybe the invoice would tell me. That means I gotta come back here. I ran into this with Nate last night. Nate is playing the shit out of this game too, and he wanted to tell me everything, and he kept saying, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but there is a mechanic I want to tell you about. And I was just like, all right, Jesus, pump the brakes. I gotta make a week's worth of content out of this. Yeah, the invoice on the package is a pretty good start, I think. The note in the entryway probably says something. There's any number of things that are recent that probably have the date on them, and I just haven't been paying attention. A measurement of radiation levels detected in the house and surrounding areas. These readings are often spiked by the experiments conducted in the Mount Holly laboratory. If the reading is over 12 or higher, emergency protocol will initiate and all doors in the house will automatically lock. No, to my knowledge, there aren't jump scares in this game. Oh, I wanted to try something. I know this starts with an S. No. It just dawned on me that that Sinclair would be a good login that starts with S. Cinca? No. Shit. My brain was spinning with S words that I was seeing around the house. Yeah, this is the kind of thing that I think if I took control of it and put it up on a big screen, my in-laws would play this with me nonstop. Remain where you are for now. Given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to the other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I'm still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. Oh, neat. Damn. I know it starts with an S. All the S words I see are gonna... Excuse me. Does it count caps? I hope not. That would suck. If we get desperate, we can try capital letters. I would be surprised. Disappointed a little, maybe. But I would be surprised. Yeah, that was a good call. Thank you, whoever pointed me out there. I think it was Darknin Magic. Thank you for reminding me that that was there. I would have been mad at myself. Please don't brick. Okay. It tried to. Chad, it is trying so hard to end this run. Where are these red rooms I've got free access to? 13. 10. Amber figured this out pretty fast last night. I thought I was going to be able to hold that over on her and be like, oh, yeah, I was real smart and figured out the math puzzle. And then she goes, oh, I got it. I was like, oh, well, maybe I'm not that special. Whoops, I'd mathed wrong. I was too busy regaling you with stories of how fucking smart I am. Oh, it's 2. That's not multiply, that's divide. And then that's 11. Minus 1 is 10. Times 10 is wait, 11 minus 1 is 10. Times 10 is 100. Divided by 20 is 5. 2 keys. Feels good, man. Stars. Hey, hey. Nah, we'll do courtyard. I want it opening back up to the middle. And a shovel? I'm living a blessed life right now. An unremarkable rock. Not worth picking up. So I did not apparently pick it up. Oh, that's the only place where I've got dirt? What a bummer. Yeah, let me add this to Steam. Have you ever played Betrayal at House on the Hill, Sham? No? Oh my god, you love that board game. Allow me to be the one to tell you that you should play Betrayal at House on the Hill if you like this. A whole part of the mechanic of this game, of that game, is that you lay down floor tiles for the mansion that you're in at random, so you never know what the layout of the house is going to be. And sometimes that's cool and it makes awesome dynamics, and sometimes it bricks the game pretty fast because the whole point of the game is that at some point there's a triggering event that causes your teammates, one of your teammates at least, to turn against you. And if you've built a really tiny mansion with a bunch of dead ends, the game can end really fast. You got a gem, a salt shaker, a sledgehammer, and a metal detector. Alright, well, we know what all those things do. I guess that's as good a place as any to stick the closet. We did kind of inadvertently close this area off. The dice is great in case we screw ourselves up by having the draw kind of pin us in a corner. Now we've got outs. Come in.
Just a quick question about movements.
All right, really quickly. What's up?
How long did it take you to get the billiard room puzzle? 'Cause I just figured.
The first try.
Yeah. Very simple.
Congratulations. Well done.
I also got this.
Mom told me. I've not seen that yet.
Look out for it.
I will keep a lookout for it. He's very proud of himself. Well, shoot, chat. We are taken on a weird shape here. I could have re-rolled. I don't think it's worth it. I really want to save that re-roll for when things are truly dire. They don't have school today. Apparently Good Friday is a holiday. The box that claims to be black has the gems. This is the blue box. This box is the black box. Well, that's a liar. And that's a liar. So that has to be correct. Hey. What was the name of that second game again? Oh, I got you. Hold on. I'll get you the damn Amazon link for it. Don't buy it from Amazon, though. Do me a huge solid, Sham, and buy it from, like, a local board game shop. Oh, I have to take this call. One sec. Having a new toilet installed for the boys. They have a toilet that is children's size. And considering the fact that Grayson is now the second tallest person in the house, and Rory is about to pass Amber in height, we decided it was time to get them a toilet where their knees don't poke them in the eyes when they sit down. And genuinely, parts of it are disintegrating. The wax ring is falling apart, so we've actually got a little bit of water damage. That is how we found out. And then some ceiling rings in the reservoir are disintegrating, and I'm sure we could just replace those. But we just decided that over time, we assume we're probably going to put about $12,000 into renovations in the boys' bathroom alone. And so we figure we might as well get the first 500 or 600. That's what I was going to say when Rusty Brazenfire with $100. That's probably what that's what the $100 is going to go towards. That's what a lot of the blueprints money is going to go towards. It's gonna the toilet cost me a couple hundred, and then installation's going to cost me a couple hundred because I'm not a do-it-yourself guy. So I'm going to use that money to get the boys an updated shitter. So that is a worthy cause, in my opinion. This is not worth re-rolling, I don't think. But I do want to open it up to the right. Bless them for life, get the bidet as well. I've got an $800 bidet that Champion bought me back in like 2021 that is still sitting in my shed because I've never hired an electrician to put in an outlet next to the toilet so I can install it. I really wanted that chapel to go up and down, but that's one of 4. We don't suffer the consequences of this room. The library I have not been in yet, but the drawing room keeps this bottom quadrant open. So I'm going to do that. I need to do a better job of just like making sure I keep my eyes peeled in case items just show up on the random. I don't necessarily want to do the patio. Although, if I do go back to the coat check, I am absolutely going to have to go through the courtyard, which would get me a gym in transit. I would like very much to be able to go to both of these, but that may not be realistic. I'm tempted to redraw the floor plans, I think. Oh, no, don't get me wrong, Salty. I think that bidet, that's like a $600 Japanese top-of-the-line bidet. I would love to get that thing pulled together. It requires power, which means I need to hire an electrician to put an outlet next to the toilet. I want that so bad, but I've just never remembered to take the time to schedule an electrician to put an outlet next to the toilet, which I'm not even sure we can do because it would be kind of close to the shower. That's what I'm saying, Ghost Cubby, is like I've kind of like dragged feet on it because I just can't help but I can't help but imagine that getting an outlet installed in my bathroom is going to cost me a fortune. I didn't know it required power when Champion bought it for me. I just knew what it did. And I probably could have assumed it needed power. And I could just run an extension cord. Not an extension, well, kind of an extension cord. I could just run a cord to the outlet that's by the sink, but man, that would be tacky looking. The shoes are going to be really good. Yeah, the shoes are going to save us steps. Because we have not... we have not, as of yet, actually drafted a bedroom. Yeah, Salty, I know, but in the spirit of living up to the true potential of the memes, I really feel like I should try to honor Champion's memory by getting that one installed. Bummer. Yeah, I think the observatory... You know what? Fuck it. I've never been in the greenhouse. And I got a metal detector for my troubles. Oh, I've had the broken lever before. It opens the southernmost antechamber wall. God damn it. I've got a shovel, so give me nothing here. No, Champion isn't dead. He's just chilling in other places. Yeah, that's, you know what I mean. Like, I just, working under the belief that our time with Champion is probably spent and feeling nothing but gratitude for how much memery, that person expended to our benefit.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
If I'm gonna do it, I feel obliged to try to do it right. It was just easier to do it back when I was like, oh, I'm making like $20,000 a month. I'm the richest man who ever lived. Meanwhile, now my last payout from Twitch was $2,600. It's a different world we live in now. Genie with a Prime sub for $2,500. Sorry, you're verbally committed now. I've done this to you. Yeah, that's a rough one. I don't envy you trying to figure out where that money's gonna come from. Genie with a Prime sub for 25 months. Thank you so much. I appreciate the Bezos bucks. Boy, we were sucking it up with the lockpick. The cloister. Yeah. Yeah. At some point I gotta get more steps, but I've never been to the cloister, and we need the flexibility. Holy shit. But Papa. But Papa, I want it. Father! Well, yeah, no shit, Pyrexis. Like, I assumed... I didn't think that the guy who spent 8 years building this game just forgot to put steps in this one room and was like, ah, fuck it, send it out, it's mostly finished. Oh, okay. I was like, I assumed I missed something. Father, into my hands, Father, into your hands, I commend my spirit. Father, into your hands, why have you forsaken me? In your heart forsaken me. Ugh. I don't always listen to System of a Down, but when I do, I go pretty hard in the paint for it. I gotta get a bedroom here pretty soon, but I can't prematurely end the run just to get a bedroom, you know? Ooh. Trust in my heart. Yeah, I heard the metal detector beep. I gotta go back and see what's what. I just wanna... I can't back out of this now. I gotta pick something. Secret passage? Probably secret passage. I gotta draft a bedroom soon. What the ass? Ah, I see you. Nice. Green room or red room? Or brown room for a hallway or something. Not a hallway, but something adjacent that would actually let us come back here a little bit. Maybe we could stick a bedroom down here. The spare bedroom does count as a bedroom, but I feel like it'll be useful elsewhere. I'm gonna go green. Getting a green room for free feels valuable. It still costs gems to draft. That's a bummer. So we're going out on the terrace. Oh my, we actually get to go outside. That's fucking wild. I would drink coffee out here every day. I don't know if that's east, but I imagine a sunrise or a sunset that direction would be very pleasant. Hey, Andarchy, what's going on? Oh yeah, I fought it tooth and toenail for a little bit because there was just a part of me that's like, I've got so many different games I need to play. And chat was like, we don't want to hear your fucking excuses, old man. Play the good game. And I was like, fucking fine, I guess. So here we are playing the good game. And it is fucking excellent. Finally. I got a friend sucked into this. Now she loves and hates me for making a multicolored spreadsheet. Hey, we saved a step on that one. And we are protected from this room, which is nice. The patio doesn't close off, but we do need the breaker box because I need to be able to flip the dark room if I get a chance to flip the dark room. I can leave it for now. I don't need to fiddle with anything right yet. Hey, there we go. Lockpick finally paying off. We're gonna get some steps back, chat. Oh my god, the car keys. Is there more? Oh, there is more. Good grief. What a room. This anything but the dining room bricks my run here. And I feel like the dining room would be really good for steps. Because we are on rank 6. So good. We're coming awfully close to needing the game to help us out a little here. What is this? There's something here. How many rerolls do we have? One. Two trunks have been added to the entrance hall, or will be added to the entrance hall on this one. Oh, all we have to do is look. We've already got it aligned. This will be my testimony. Thank God the lockpick's been working for a little bit. So we got the dark room. And we don't suffer the penalties here, so we didn't actually need the utility closet for it. And we got the broken lever. I gotta be able to walk back in this run. I think the lever was what was setting off the metal detector. This run's getting a lot accomplished, man. 1128. That is gonna get us into the orchard. Green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. I don't even know what Hartley's room is. I don't think there's anything we're missing in these. I'm just checking out the ladies. Just kidding. I genuinely hoped I'd see like the password in the reflection of her glasses. Mole. Mustache. I had to take a call, but I had my volume up in my earbud enough that I heard happy cheering. Yeah, we've got the password to get into the orchard. I feel like that's it. I don't really see any other options. Oh, that's so good. I say it's got to be the aquarium. It doesn't got to be the aquarium, but I'm still genuinely saving this reroll for when we have 0 options. That's huge. What a turn of events. I'm proud of me. I think I'd like to save the East Wing Hall if it would show up somewhere. We're gonna get extra steps here. Extra muns. An egg timer. Running out of keys, though. The veranda. The fuck? Oh, the dinner bell. That's the dinner bell. I like the idea of the corner wrapping around. And we're actually going to gain steps because the shoes came in and didn't cost us a thing. Is that the rogue moon he was talking about? Old Edith Piaf's photo here. It was so funny, chat. Amber went, "Oh my god, blueprints, I get it." And while she was sitting there going, "Oh, blueprints, blueprints," I was sitting there going, "Blueprints?" And in my head, I couldn't say anything, but I was like, "Blueprints? Shit, there's a red prince. Oh my god, I was like, that refers to a character being the opposite of the one that we keep seeing." All right, this is my last key, so I had that revelation while she was having a different revelation. Chat, lab or redraw? There's a part of me that I know we're not beating the game on this run, but there's a part of me that would be sad if I don't have a door touching the antechamber there, but that's probably not in the cards for this run, so yeah, keep redraw until it's needed. I like that. We're gonna make some neat stuff in here, I think. Honestly, with us not oh my god. With us not having keys anymore, we might want to go ahead. Oh, the lab's different. The lab's the experiments. I'm a fool. Big stupid Taffy. This is why no one takes you seriously. Oh, I'd like to believe it's the biggest reason that no one takes me seriously. For each bedroom you draft after your second, add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. Immediately gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps, then gain a key, a gem, or a gold selected at random. Well, I like immediately. The aquariums count as green rooms, so they shouldn't cost me anything to draft. Or I could just get some keys. Or I could get a key. Aquarium's also a bedroom. For each bedroom, add 3 aquariums. It's so funny when you get it early. I had so many aquariums that run. I kind of just want to get a key. So that's what I'm going to do. It is awfully late in the day to be trying to throw a bunch of extra rooms together. Lockpick worked that time, though. Archives is huge here. And we're protected from it. It'll be our last red room we're protected from. We're out of shelter, though? I thought we... Oh, the aquarium counts as a red room, huh? Oh, it's only 3 red rooms in the shelters room, not 4? I thought it was 4. That's my bad. Okay, yeah, we're out of protection. Well, it's either archives or we redraw floor plans. And we run the risk of the run won't be over. There's still a lot to do. I need this. I need this bad. So it just is what it is. Because I got plans. I got ideas. Yeah, the archives is most certainly not the worst of the red rooms. Glad we got those keys. I think I can open the south door of the antechamber. Gotta go workshop, no gems. I can redraw floor plans. Ba 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 bwah. That's a bummer. We still have plenty of things to do, though. Yep, dinner room coat check time. Yeah, no, I can do that. Or... Oh, dude, I'm a big dumb idiot. The treasure map led here. I should have checked that out. Man. Well, what if we stow the treasure map? We got what we needed from the... Well, not what, like, not all of what we needed. Can I drop a hint here? I mean, you seem like you're gonna keep asking until I let you. I just need you to use your best discretion, because if you spoil something for me that I would have figured out on my own, I will be a grumpy bitch. So, I trust you to fucking use your best judgment. I'm trying to refrain. Alright, well, fucking try harder. Try harder. Yeah, I was gonna say, I had a big dinner last night, but all I've had to eat today was a chicken breast. I thought maybe that was a file or something. Just physically shout at your screen. Taffy can't hear it. That is the way. That is the way. Alright, well. Damn. I'm gonna stow the treasure map. If it lets me do this again, I want to see what's there. Man, what a bummer. This run came really close to being... I mean, we got a lot accomplished on this run, but this run came close to being, like, genuinely special. Oh, I want a pizza. How are you gonna leave a half a slice, dog? Finish that off, you pussy. Eat for those of us who can't. What a quitter. It looked like it had anchovies on it, or basil. It might have been fresh basil. It's probably fresh basil. Well, the running shoes are doing God's work right now. Oh, spinach is awesome on pizza. Yeah, I'm with Oog on this one. Spinach is spectacular on pizza. I like it very much. I gotta figure out how to get in there, man, when I got a shovel. That breaks my heart that I don't know how to get in there. I'm gonna do this just because I'm here and I can. Oh. Oh my. I missed this altogether. The trees found inside will never shade the gems that shine in night and rain. The clue you hold cannot be paid with gems nor coins, so toss away these sheets you find a worthy trade. Man, okay, hold on. Yeah, this is the second sheet music I found. Now I'm paying more attention. All right, so on music sheet number 5, sheets is in bold. I don't remember does anybody remember what word was in bold on 8? Because I know we've seen it, and we will see it again. But I did look at it, and I did take note of it, and I just didn't write it down. Was it message? Message? Awesome. Thank you. Okay. Boy, we got kind of screwed with some of these early, you know what I mean? Like, we weren't really able to fill out the board the way we wanted to. Not like bad screwed, but it certainly didn't go the way we hoped it would. I'm not gonna be able to take the money with me. Oh, I'm in the wrong place anyway. Yeah, that's where I'm heading to is coat check. But I also wanted to grab the sledgehammer in case the 2 chests were already here. And I wanted to see what was inside. Just in case it gave me an item I wanted to store more than the treasure map. It did not. But those will be good if those are there permanently. It has to be the treasure map. I can't help myself. I'm a slut for a treasure map. I know that there's probably more practical applications for the other stuff. I don't care. I did get to use the magnifying glass to get the orchard code. And we just saved another step. These shoes are baller. I gotta get these more often. And we'll get to look at the orchard before we shut it down. God, the shoes are going crazy right now. There was an 8 in it, chat. We were close. The apple orchard has been permanently unlocked and added to the campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with 20 extra steps. That is wild. Is there any news out here? That's excellent. super excellent. There's a sundial. Just looking to see if it moves. The Gardener's Logbook, April 10th, 1992. Oh, that's another thing I want to check. Not the invoice, I guess, but to see if the letter from my... No, I guess it wouldn't have dates on it. He wouldn't know when he was going to die. He signed his will in 1993. That part I remember. When I first came onto the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, and no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. As a result of this improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I will make an effort to make some record of my dealings on the estate, in as much as it pertains to horticulture and general tomfoolery. Robert Nagula, groundskeeper. Among my many commissioned duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds. My domain stretches from gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard, entrance drive, and east yard. Fortunately, for my workload, the maintenance on the west grounds has not been a priority since Lady Epson's death and the ensuing closure of the west wing. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I will endeavor to brush the west path weekly, even if no one but myself will take notice. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. The majority of these, I discover, are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. The terrace, patio, veranda, morning room, greenhouse, and secret garden all fall within this category. Okay, interesting. One of the first tasks I undertook as groundskeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath the house, each slot on both the east and west wings of the house. And while I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots in the house, it was clear that the inconvenience of such an undertaking would produce was in no way worth the extra data, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from the survey only ever appear in the wings. To quantify soil, I measured the soil's capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from the gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in the greenhouse. Well, I have to write this down. So I just need to do 9 squares on each side. I need to have my penmanship be legible because I'm writing small. Poor, good, 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 poor, poor, rich, barren, poor. Right side, rich, good, rich, poor, good, rich, good, good, poor. I wonder if that means if I've got like good soil here and I place a green room here and have a shovel, there'll be a shitload of places to dig. Whereas if I put a green room here, there's literally nothing. Just a thought. Smudge pots. A few years ago, the Baron made a long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking, as almost every room in the house had to be equipped with new fixtures and wiring. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment used outside the house are still connected by a powered gas line, including but not limited to the orchard's smudge pots. The smudge pots found among the apple trees in the orchard are a critical necessity thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitude of the estates. These gas-burning stack heaters prevent frost and should be kept on during the winter months to ensure a daily yield of apples. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard's gas line should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. I'm gonna go look for that. Aha! Can I get back to the cloister? After a few months of idleness, I finally have a new cause to champion, and I have submitted a request for a change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Orinda currently in the cloister with a much more appropriate angel, Rena. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the paragon of gardening? Though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humor me and listen to me rave and pontificate on the subject for the better part of our lunch yesterday. And she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. Truth be told, I've forgotten how to access the inner garth and am too scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars for a third time. My best rendition, pretty good considering I've only ever seen Rena's description in the chapel. Well, shit, if he didn't know how to get into the inner garth, how am I supposed to get into it? Aha! Nope. Booby. Somebody's lighting their Blackstone. Someone else is making smash burgers tonight. Bug and I were wondering why there were pipes leading to those. Bug and I were wondering why there were pipes leading to that overlook. I guess now we have our answer. There's 3 more of those and we'll light those other cauldrons. Or braziers. I'm not really sure what that'll do. But I guess we'll find out together. It's the fucking Fallout shelter over there. Yeah, Bug was playing it last night. Amber was playing it on my old laptop. I got Amber into it and Amber got Rory into it. I'm gonna go see if I can find any more of those gas lines. I have a sledgehammer. Ah, boo! I had high hopes. I had high hopes. I had high in the sky apple pie hopes. Rory would not go in here. On the big screen downstairs, he got to hear, and he doesn't have the brightness cranked on his on the TV downstairs the way I do on my monitor. He got here and it went pitch black, basically, and he just goes, nope, 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 and he just backed out. I was giggling my ass off, dude. It was very funny. The survival instinct in that child is stronger than I give it credit for. Yeah, I couldn't blame him. It went pitch black on the TV. I told him that to my knowledge, there were no jump scares in this game, but he looked like I could have been full of shit. Man, I wish I knew how to do the cloister. I wonder if it has anything to do with the chapel. I may go look at that. I don't think it has anything to do with the chapel, but it might. And I want to go out here and see if there's any gas knob thing. Dude, these shoes are going fucking buck wild right now. I gotta pay attention to see if I can figure out what date we're on. In case I ever get the shelter again. Oh, for real? Alright, so the gate's always unlocked. Well, that board is only down... That board's only down if I've unlocked the garage door. Noted. I don't think I missed anything out there, but man, I could be wrong. Oh, his shoes are going crazy. That invoice still isn't still in there. Shit, I didn't look at the date on it. Now we'll have to piece that together hopefully the next time. Oh yeah. The grand realm of Finn Ares. In fog we are lost, in fire we are found. Wow, that's probably going to be in our new Pledge of Allegiance here in the next 4 years. Sounds dire enough. There's no date on it. I wish I'd paid more attention to that invoice. Did you write all those numbers down? No. 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll remember that one. I would. I guess. I don't know that zip codes are going to do anything for us, but I'll write it down. Dad. 1809. Alice Drive. Finn Ares. 63022. And then 63080. And then the postage stamp is 6789. Press any button above to activate blue. Press a blue indicator to activate purple. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. Just wish there was a way to move this or see through it. Whoops. DC power. Ten years later, and this guy's still streaming. Long time no watch for me. Figured I'd say hi. I'm that girl. What's going on? Yeah, I'm still kicking around. I think I got maybe a couple years left in me. Content creation's gotten hard. Not just like making money, but just finding a way to put a flame under my feet. It's just hard to
This is the
keep wanting to try to come up with something new.
Denizen of the cave.
Boo with 3 months of tier 1 gifties to I'm that girl. I sure appreciate it, Foo. That's very kind of you. Did they ever prove he was the one that stole the Baron's mail? Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravane to sender, as he no longer is employed with our staff. Why is that important? Denny Ravane potentially stealing the Baron's mail. We don't have security unlocked, sadly. I had the chance to, and I didn't. Denny Ravane, mail thief? Question mark? Alright, well, the next time I get a package, remind me to write down the date. Or to at least notice it, and to see if it changes. I don't know if I'll get there, but I'm gonna try. Good shit, shoes. So I'm gonna guess that's Rena. She's Roman numeral number 1. But instead we got this chick. Or dude with long hair. Who's Roman numeral number 7. You can't mess with the sconces? No. Doesn't look like. It's wild. We can see the cloister from here, so if we could do something that would affect the cloister from here, we'd be able to see if it worked, you know? Nothing in the pews. I was gonna potentially, like, find a offering tray and see if I could plunk coins into it or something, but I'm not going in there just yet. It's just funny to me. I can see the cloister, and I could probably go in there and dig stuff up and be excited about it, but I don't know what their corresponding stained glass numbers have to do with being able to change that out. Nah, it's level 5. I thought maybe it had to do with where you put the cloister. I was like, if the cloister's on rank 5, maybe that's what happens. But if that was the case, it would be hippie with broom. Well, at some point we'll find some modicum of correspondence that I suppose will enlighten us. The numbers only go up to 7. The only thing I can think of is that it matters where you place it. Father, into your hands I commend my spirit. Sounds good. I'm that girl. Enjoy the Isaac runs. I got a whole shitload of them on my YouTube channel. If you care to watch me. Alright, I gotta pee. It's almost broth o'clock. I did go to the gym this morning. It was hamstrings, triceps, and biceps today. Gym was surprisingly busy for it being 6:30 on a Friday morning. Yeah, maybe it wants an outside wall. Maybe it has something to do with where it's placed. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But I can't imagine why that big ass angel would be name checked in the diary of the gardener if it wasn't that every time without changing it up. Oh, you know what it is, I bet? Did we say that the angel was 7? I bet you to open up the Garth, it has to be on the 7th row. 7th rank. Because that corresponds with the statue's image. So maybe the cloister needs to be here. Because he didn't get it changed to the statue of Rena, which would have been that the cloister would need to go here. So maybe it needs to be on the rank that corresponds with the stained glass number of the dogma angel that's chilling there. All right, I gotta pee. I'll be right back.